Ever wondered how long it would take to walk around the world? I mean, it's a fascinating question. How many days, months, or even years would it take to travel around the globe on foot? Well, today we're diving into that question and breaking down the numbers, so let's get walking. Metaphorically, of course. First, let's talk about the distance. The circumference of the Earth is approximately 40,075 kilometers or about 24,901 miles, depending on the route you take. But here's where things get a little tricky. Walking around the world isn't as easy as just following a straight line. You'd be walking through different terrains, cities, and countries, often detouring due to natural obstacles like oceans, mountains, and rivers. So we need to figure out a more realistic route. Let's say you choose a path that takes you from one major city to another, sticking mostly to land. A popular route could go from the United States to Europe, across Asia, and down to Australia, with several detours along the way. In total, such a walking route could cover about 21,000 miles or roughly 33,800 kilometers. Now we know that the average person walks about 3 to 4 miles per hour on flat ground, but walking through varied terrain, mountains, deserts, jungles, and cities, means you won't be walking at that speed all the time. Let's assume you can average about 20 miles a day every day. So, how many days would it take? If you were to walk 20 miles every single day without any breaks, no rest days, no sleeping in hotels, just walking, let's do the math. 21,000 miles divided by 20 miles per day equals 1,050 days. That's about 3 years if you walk non-stop every single day. Pretty intense, right? But that's just the bare minimum. Of course, in reality, you'd have to rest, sleep, eat, recover from injuries, and face unpredictable weather. Plus, there would be times you'd have to take detours or go around natural obstacles like the oceans or mountain ranges. So, let's assume you take 2 rest days per week. With 2 rest days per week, that adds up to about 104 rest days a year. Over 3 years, that's an extra 312 days. So now, instead of 1,050 days, you're looking at about 1,362 days, or roughly 3.7 years. And that's still without factoring in major challenges, like crossing oceans, political borders, or natural disasters. You'd need to figure out transport for those sections, and there are also safety concerns with traveling through some regions. In these areas, you'd either need to take a boat, a plane, or some other form of transport, which could add extra time to the journey. And don't forget about the logistics of visas, health risks, and other practical considerations. So, if you were to walk around the world, realistically, staying mostly on foot and navigating all the challenges along the way, you're looking at a journey of about 3.5 to 4 years. And that's assuming everything goes smoothly. Of course, the real journey would take much longer if you had to take more time to rest or deal with unforeseen problems. But hey, if you ever decide to take on this crazy adventure, remember it's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. Would you take on a challenge like this? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.